Hello and welcome back to Asanas and Wellness. If this is your first time here, my name is Latoya. Welcome. And today I'm going to be guiding you through a 30-minute Yin Yoga class for self-care. So Yin Yoga is a more gentler style of yoga by nature. But today we're going to go a little bit gentler. So we're going to be using several props today so that we can still get that deep stretch into those connective tissues, but also kind of tap into our, rest and digest and restore a bit while we are stretching and nourishing our muscles. So if you don't have props, such as a bolster, because I will be using a bolster for a couple of the poses today, it's fine. Just grab a couple of blankets and fold them up, stack them, and roll them. And you can stack as many as you need to kind of get the thickness that you want, okay? So that'll work fine. We'll be using a strap as well. So if you don't have a strap, just grab a belt and blocks. If you don't have them, no problem. You don't need props for this class at all if you don't have them, but having the props will kind of help you to be able to tap into that restorative side, which is kind of the intention of the class. All right, so let's just start in Sphinx pose on our bellies, and I'm going to use the bolster to kind of help prop myself up a bit. So extending the legs out, toes pointed, gently pressing your pelvis into the mat. And your elbows are still in line with your shoulders here, okay? So place the bolster however you need to still be able to bring those elbows up under your shoulders. And if it's still too intense, a little too intense for you, then you can definitely adjust out a bit as far as you need to. Maybe gazing down toward the top of the mat, or if it feels okay for your neck, you can gaze straight ahead. If it feels right, you may want to close your eyes or just keep your gaze low and maybe focus your attention on what's going on internally, whether that be the movement of your breath. Maybe there's a sensation that that has your attention right now. Just totally focusing on your time on the mat and what's going on in this moment. Maybe disregarding any distractions that may be going on around you. Just allow your natural breath to flow in and out of your nose. And slowly press yourself up enough to remove that bolster. We put it to the side for now. And we're gonna go into like a one-legged bow pose. So grab your strap and make a loop. Draw your left foot up. Place the strap around the ball of your foot. And then coming back to your belly. And you can lower your head to the mat and gently pull the strap so that you're feeling a light stretch along the front of that left thigh. Still gently pressing your pelvis into the mat. And slowly begin to release the strap down, to release your foot down. And I'm going to switch the strap to the other foot. Hopefully it'll be a smooth transition. And same pose on the other side. And if you find that your mind tends to wander a lot, you can always focus on maybe your favorite scripture or your favorite affirmation to kind of give yourself something to focus on. Or you can just simply bring your awareness back to the breath. And slowly releasing the right foot down. And then we're going to turn over to our backs for banana pose. Just move your props out of the way for now. So adjust your hips over toward the left side of your mat, maybe an inch or so. Extend your legs and walk your feet over towards the right. And then do the same with your upper body. You're bringing the arms overhead and just adjusting over. So you're creating this crescent shape or banana shape with your body. Be grabbing onto the left arm a bit, feeling this nice stretch along the left side of the body. If you want to go even deeper, go ahead and cross that left ankle over the right. Or you can keep it here and keep it gentler. And go ahead and adjust your feet back to center, your upper body. And adjust your hips over to the right side now. And we'll go ahead and take our banana pose the opposite direction, moving the feet over towards the left, upper body, maybe gently pulling that right wrist. And slowly begin to walk your feet back to center. Adjust your upper body and your hips. Cross your left ankle above your right knee. And from here, we're going to go into an IT band stretch. So from this position, just allow your legs to fall over towards the right until your left foot touches the floor or mat beside you. And if this is a little too intense, you can use your block and place it under that left foot so to have somewhere a little bit higher to land. Your left shoulder still planted down to the mat. Maybe you bring that left arm into cactus position with the elbow bent. So you're also getting a slight stretch into that shoulder. And on an inhale, go ahead and draw your legs back up. And we'll just go ahead and switch sides. So crossing your right ankle over your left knee. And on an exhale, go ahead and allow your legs to fall over towards the left this time. And on an inhale, go ahead and draw those legs up. And now we're going to a butterfly pose. So bring the soles of your feet to touch in towards you as close as is comfortable for you. And on an exhale, go ahead and allow your knees to fall out to each side. If this is too intense, you can use your blocks to come up under each knee. So you're still getting that deep stretch, but you're just using the blocks to kind of support your legs so that you're not just kind of hanging. So you have somewhere to land. Feel free to place your hands wherever you feel is comfortable right now, whether it be your lower belly out to each side, or if you want to still work on those shoulders some, you can bring them overhead. It's whatever feels right now. Now use your hands to press your knees back up, and then walk your feet about as wide as the mat. Allow your knees to fall in towards each other. We're here for just a couple of breaths. Now we'll move into our final pose, Shavasana. So feel free to stay right here if this feels good to you, or you can stretch your feet out for Shavasana. I'm going to use my bolster under my knees today. So allow your feet to fall open. Bring your palms out to each side, maybe facing up. Maybe tuck your shoulder blades in so that you're nice and wide across your chest. And if you haven't already, maybe you close your eyes or just keep a soft gaze, just allowing your natural breath to flow. Maybe taking the time to focus on what feels different. Begin to deepen your breath as you make small movements, beginning to bring your awareness back to the room around you. And when you're ready, go ahead and turn to one side. Press yourself up to a seated position, maybe cross-legged. Bringing your palms together at your heart center. And we'll end our practice today with a deep cleansing breath in through the nose and out of the mouth. Inhale. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. See you next time.